this video, you are going to learn what I would do if I was starting this year to learn how to draw. What I would be trying, what I would not be trying. Should I go this way? Should I go this other way? Well, for those that don't know, my name is Gabby. You can call me GabyT, and I have been drawing. I have been drawing for more than 15 years. I'm a little bit addicted to that, and I'm going to show you a little bit of my process. Look at this. I do this. See? I drew that. Nice, right? Yeah! So this is why I can give art tips. Let's go for number 1. And this one may cause a little bit, but I don't care. I don't care. And stay for the last one because no jokes, the last one is very important. I would not draw art study by the sake of studying. My whole art journey, I was never like, oh, today I'm going to pick this picture and study because study never worked for me. I don't like it. I don't feel good at doing this. I don't absorb so much as I think as I could. That's pretty much what for me didn't work, and I will not try that again. And I believe when you have a deeper meaning when you're drawing something, it works much more than just drawing for the sake of drawing. As an example, if you're drawing just because you're studying, it's different if you're drawing the fan art of your favorite ship, them kissing or holding hands, or if you're drawing for an art commission and then you use that also to study. In my whole life, what helped me the most was to pick learning with something serious that I wanted with that. Never only learning because learning so fun, never. It was like, haha, I'm gonna learn, but because I want to draw my favorite couple doing happy stuff. Or haha, I'm gonna learn to draw this, but because I wanna win this money prize on this art contest, or because I wanna draw more art commissions and get more orders. There was always a reason for that. Don't do that without a reason, because the chances of you getting, number 1, frustrated, number 2, anxious, number 3, depressed about your work is so big. We don't want that. So let's go to number 2. I will challenge myself more. And by challenge myself more, I mean I'm going to draw what I like, plus a hard perspective, plus a hard color combination, plus a hard level of detail. I would try to do a combination of something that is pleasure and something that is pain. This combination is fantastic and amazing. It always works, at least for me, and I love this so much. Because if it's only pleasure, you're not going to keep on doing progress. So please challenge yourself a little bit more. If you're starting out, I recommend you only adding a small challenge, okay? Only if you're crazy like me, I recommend doing what I'm going to say right now. Oh, why not draw 10 characters in one scene? Let's go, 1 month, let's go. Bang! And I stay to that goal. I'm not like start and don't finish. That's another topic that we need to talk in video because, guys, the amount of champs that come to me and say,
oh, I start, but I don't have the motivation to keep going.
Spoilers. It was never about the motivation. It was all obsession and discipline. No motivation. There was times my back was hurt. There was times it was doing like 40 degrees Celsius outside. I was like, no, we are picking that pen and we are doing that again and again and again. Because if you're not able to force yourself to do something, no one in the world will be able to force you. And if no one, including you, is able to force you, it means that you're going to live only for your pleasures, never for the big goals, the huge achievements, only for, oh, I want this, but I'm not truly going out at this. Oh, I truly want to achieve this type of art style, but I stop at the middle of the training and I just give up. I don't want that anymore. Are you this type of person? Why not think a little bit more and try to change it? Actively changing that. If you see you're failing into it, put alarms to remind you to go back into drawing. Block social media to help you focus. Say to a friend to try to get you even more excited about your art goals. Just sending you messages like, hey, what's your progress this week? Hey, I love the drawing that you did. Did you have more? Just this simple type of thing can help you achieve your goals much faster and easier. Use this in your favor. And the last one that I said about a friend, about people around you, just telling you, just trying to get into you like, hey, did you do it? Did you do it? It helps a lot, like a lot. And if you're someone that gets extremely anxious when someone is trying to tell you, hey, did you do it? Ask them to do this in a very friendly, family-friendly, happy way. Like, hey, I love your drawings. I would be so happy if this month we could make another drawing. Emoji, 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 happy heart, happy heart. There's always a way to make that work. Always. There's always a way to jump that huge rock in front of you and keep on going. Always. Big brain. Number 3, I would have a clear goal. Always in my art journey, I was never like, let's start drawing and see what happens. No. I always had a clear goal. I want to draw like this specific person. I want to draw like this other specific person. I always had a goal in my mind, clear of what I wanted to achieve, even if it wasn't only one piece of artwork, or if it was to the end of the year, or if it was in 5 years. I remember I had a very strong goal that when I made 18 years old, I would like to draw just like Sakimichi, and what I was every single year and every semester just checking, am I close to that goal, or am I not close to that goal? Don't search up that name, by the way. I was very young, and yes, I love to draw this type of thing. Everyone have their own ways. Let's go. So, have a clear goal of what you want. Take notes. This is serious. Which time is the deadline for you to achieve this? What is the main goal through that time? Like, you want to get here and you are here. What do you need to do here to achieve that goal? This is called a plan. You gotta create a plan. Not only a goal, but also a plan. Have a clear plan of what you want. The first month, I'm going to master heads. The second month, I'm going to master hands. Third month, I'm going to master arms and hands and doing arms. That's right, arms. I love arms. Okay, sorry. And then for the fourth month, I'm going to draw legs. And you get what I said. You get it. And I'm going to always compare to that specific artist that I want to draw more like, or this 3, 4, 5 artists that I want to draw more like them. Or I could also go and ask my friends, artist friends, or group Discord groups, or Facebook groups, or Telegram groups for feedback. To say, hey, what can I do to look more as this art style? The tools are in your hands, but are you going to take them and put into action? Or are you going to see this video, close it after it, say, good video, and not take a single action about it? And I don't say this as if I will not include myself. There are videos that I watch that are extremely useful and I just forget to apply it, and then I go back and watch again to apply it. I recommend using your YouTube search history. It helps a lot for you to go back and watch that again and truly put the information into useful places. Now let's go into the fourth one. I would never put myself down. That's something that I see a lot of people struggling. I personally myself, I never put myself down into art. I never saw this as the main goal. I see this as something that blocks you from reaching our goals, and that's truly what is happening. Did you know that when you're stressing yourself, you're stressing, getting anxious, getting stressed. Do you know what blocks in your brain? That's right, your pre-cortex. Your pre-cortex is this frontal area of pretty much your forehead, inside of your forehead area in your brain. And what it does, it lets you think rationally. And the more stressed you are, the less this area is active. I will say that again. The more stressed you are, the less active is this area in your brain. So tell me, letting the stress get you, no matter what it is, and I'm telling this knowing what kind of crazy trouble you champs can tell me. No matter what, I mean that. I mean that. You gotta not let it get you through meditation, through doing a workout or running, a strong workout to let the adrenaline go out. You gotta make something with that adrenaline. You cannot let that adrenaline just rush through your body while you're sitting still. Do you know what is going to get? That adrenaline is not going to be wasted. It's not going to be used. And if it's not used, it's just going to accumulate in your body. You gotta put it out. Just like a dog, when they're stressed, they're just going shake, or bark, and run. You gotta do the same. Did you think only other species would do that? Ha, you are wrong. Us humans, we need to do this. And what are you doing to put the stress out in the moment? I personally love to do push-ups and pull-ups whenever I'm extremely stressed. And by extremely stressed, I mean extremely stressed. I could pick a bomb, explode my whole house in 2 seconds. In 2 seconds, I prefer to do very strong pull-ups and push-ups, like non-stop. Let's go. Explosive ones. Go. Find the one that works the best for you, so you don't put yourself down. If you're putting yourself down, you're blocking your logical way. You're blocking your way to think things. Think about things clearly and truly make that work out. Don't put yourself down, no matter if you did a big mistake. Let's say you did a horrible mistake in art. What is the best? For you to learn with that mistake and start applying the correct way, or you to lose your time into,
you're bad, you're horrible, you're never going to do this, no one's going to like your art?
Which one is the one to help you the most? And I understand that thoughts can come in sequence. and non-stop and non-stop. That's what I'm telling you. Put all of that adrenaline out. Go and work. Go and move your body. Moving body is the essential thing if you want to achieve a controlled and strong mind. One cannot improve without the other. You cannot have a strong body without having a strong mind. You cannot have a strong mind without having a strong body. Example, in workout, bodybuilders or athletes, they gotta have a strong mind telling them to keep going. Do this, do that, eat that thing, don't eat that thing. Go sleep at this time, do not sleep at this time. Go and stretch this time, do not stretch this time. They gotta have a strong mind all the time to have the body that they need or want for the competition. And the opposite is also correct. Us artists, we need to have a good, strong body that can handle hours and hours sitting down so we can go out and say, hey, my mind is ready for this action. Do you see the comparison that I'm doing here? If they need to train their minds to go and do that stuff, the athletes, we gotta train our bodies to be strong so our mind can also be strong. And I'm talking always, champs, about the long run. I'm not talking about the short run. I'm talking about the long run. If you want to be someone that is able to go and draw for many hours and not have those thoughts just trying to sabotage you, you gotta always be taking care of your body. You cannot have one without the other one. And if you try and say, hey Gabs, I got it, guess what? Tell me that you got it in 10 years. I challenge you to tell me that you got it both in 10 years. Because most things that I hear from professional artists working already in the game industry, in the film industry, is their regrets with their own body health. Specifically, their back health, not having enough muscles to sustain the posture. They don't have enough basic muscles, and also not enough stretch. A movement that should be normal to do, a movement that should be like, woo, this is normal. They lost it for staying too long in a cocoon like this, just drawing and drawing. So now let's go for the last one. This is the most important one. Yeah, I believe this is the most important one. You can do all the rest wrong, but if you do this one, you are still improving, okay? Number 5. I would draw as many times as I can, and also includes as I can in a healthy way, not burning out my hands. Consistency is key to any big achievement in life. You want a great marriage? You gotta be every single day taking care of that marriage. You want a great body? You gotta be every single day taking care of that great body. You want to have at least an emergency fund for your finances? You gotta be every month, every week taking care so you have that emergency fund saved. Everything that is great, like great. It's all about consistency. All about consistency. If you want that, if you want to truly learn to draw in 2024, the best tip that I can give to you, even if it's a simple drawing of 2 minutes, go and do that. Go and do that. Creating the habit, creating the neurological paths inside of your brain, the connections between your neurons, they're making that beep, 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 that little shock, that pulse go through your brain is much more important than having the perfect drawing. The perfect drawing is a result of all of those connections going on here and going on your hand and muscle nervous system. You want to first create it here, and then it's going to get out in your life. First you change yourself, and then you change the world around you. In other words, what you're creating. Champs, I hope you enjoyed this video because I surely did. Have a great day, have a great night. Want to learn with me? Just go link in the description for my art course that is all in. I know, amazing name. See you next time. All the love, all the peace. Let me stop to record.